Well, first of all, I want to say that I take full responsibility for what happened here. Cheryl had no part in it. She is free of all blame. It's my fault. This is what happened. We never turn the truck off when it's this cold. But last night I got the hankering for a hotel. So we got a hotel and I turned the truck off. And I knew better. I did. But now we're at the Ford dealership getting the filters changed because they iced up. And of course they would ice up, or gel, or whatever you want to call it. It's 25 below. What's wrong with me? It'll never happen again. I got it running this morning at the hotel. Luckily the truck would run enough to get it to the dealership. And it would just barely run. And then we would go into limp mode. Showed me low fuel pressure, and then it would shut off. It'd fire right back up, but it'd do the same thing, same cycle over and over again. So I'm sure the filters are gelled up. We got those cobwebs on them like they do. And I knew this would happen. I just hadn't verified it yet. Now it has been verified. It will happen. Lesson learned. But we're here now. I'm getting my filters changed. And we'll see what happens after that.
So there's Gus up in the air.
Hey buddy, where's that gelled up filter at? What is it?
And we're getting the fuel filters replaced because we were stupid. Or should I say, Jeff was stupid. Here is an example.
You can see the gel. See it?
That is what gelled diesel looks like.
And this is just gel.
That's
the whole thing. Just look at this.
Yep.
See all that white?
Yeah.
That's frozen gel. Look at this. Come over here closer. See all this? See, look at that. It's just gelled up, frozen. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. See?
Yeah.
Can you see the gel?
Yeah, I can see the gel.
Yep. See, it's just gelled up, man. Look at that.
Yep, that's awful.
This thing is just solid with gel. That's the rear fuel filter.
Yep, so don't turn your truck off when it's minus 25 degrees outside.
Yeah. Here we go.
Well, here is the underside of Gus.
Yeah, so you just saw that filter. That thing is gelled solid. I mean, it's just packed in there like jelly. It's ridiculous. Yeah. You know when you open a can of lard?
Yeah, lard.
That's what it's like in there.
Looks like lard.
Yeah, or a Crisco.
Yeah, poor Gus.
Man, it's cold. That stuff is so cold, it's like ice.
Yeah.
It looks good though, like some sort of
Frozen honey?
like some sort of frozen custard. I was
It's
tempted.
not frozen custard.
I was tempted to eat it.
No, I don't think so. All right, let's sit here for a couple of hours in the dealership. Yeah, so I told Jeff we shouldn't get a hotel. I don't want to turn the truck off, but we needed to do washing of clothes, and it was very cold outside. We needed showers. So I agreed with him to get a hotel and woke up this morning. And what had happened was turned the truck over. It started right away, but then it said low engine pressure. Then it would die, and then we'd start it again. Low engine pressure, and then it would go to low fuel pressure, and then it would die. And then start it again, let it run. Each time it run a little bit longer, so it was warming up. Just let it run long enough, and then it would die. And then we got it to going. We're in Jamestown, North Dakota, where they have a Ford dealership right across the road. So when we gave it gas, it would go around the parking lot, but then it would die. We limped across the intersection over to the other side of the street to go to Walmart. Jeff picked up some diesel 911, put that in the tank, and still it was wanting to die. So luckily there's a Ford dealership like right across the street. So we were very fortunate and very blessed to have a Ford dealership right here where we can get those fuel filters changed right now, because Jeff can change the fuel filters. We have fuel filters with us, but it's -9 or -10 degrees outside right now, so we'd rather not if the Ford dealership can do it. So we're going to be here at the Ford dealership. I've got my my printer, which is the Canon TR150, by the way. And I'm going to print off our BOL for the next run that we're going to make. I'm going to work on some editing some videos, print my receipts to add to my logbooks, and so I can turn in my logbooks when we get back to Goshen. And we need to be back in Goshen by tomorrow evening, which shouldn't be a problem. We're going to head out on Saturday to head right back over to Vancouver Island. Me with a motorhome and Jeff with a towaway. And we are going to hope that this gets fixed soon so we can hit the interstate, but I am not getting on that interstate as long as it's cutting off and dying. There's no way. With it being -10 outside and getting -25 at night, not happening. I'm going to stay here right where it's safe and they can see to it until it's running good. So even after they fixed it, I'm going to demand that we stay in this area. We're going to run it right around this area where there are shops, there's Walmart, there's hotels right across the street, there's food here. So we're going to play it safe and run it until it's running well before we get out on that interstate, because it is remote in North Dakota, okay? You know how remote it is on I-94. So we're going to be here for a few hours, possibly the rest of the day. All right, we're good to go. That was amazingly fast. The first thing we're going to do after leaving the dealership is going to fill it up with diesel 1 and not diesel grade 2 to get that good diesel running through there. Okay, Jeff, why are we getting number 1 grade diesel to go through the whole system?
It doesn't gel near as badly.
It doesn't gel near as badly.
It's more expensive. It's the same thing you run in your kerosene heaters at home. But you need to run some lubrication in there with it.
Yeah, we put our additives in there, which we have been keeping the additives in there. It just wasn't enough, I guess. Okay, so we are full of number 1 diesel. Front
For 1.
and back, right?
Front and back.
All right, we're gonna try this again. And what are you never going to do again?
Shut the truck off when it's 25 below.
The Russian invasion of Ukraine and stuff, fuel may go out the roof.
Screw Putin. I'm staying on the road.
Jeff. All right, let them know how you really feel, honey. But that was really fast. Well, we were there for less than an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, at Stouts Ford in Jamestown, North Dakota. We were only there for about an hour. They went ahead and changed it right away, and it only cost us about $200.
Yeah.
Which is $200, but it's not $3,000.
Yeah, we're good.
What would have happened? It was only the rear. That was the rear gel, as you saw on the video.
Yeah, the front one was not gelled up, but I replaced the front one anyway because, you know, they come in the box together. Might as well.
So you think we're good to go?
We're good to go.
Okay.
Even my little extra filter out there for the disaster relief kit, it wasn't gelled.
Good.
Just the one back there in the cold.
Good.
That square one.
All right.
And that thing was gelled up solid. It was like a honeycomb.
Yeah, we saw it on the video. It was ridiculous.
But it was beautiful gel.
Yeah.
I could have done the fuel filters, but I can't get rid of the codes. And I don't like the codes.
And
now I'm going to McDonald's to get me a celebratory Big Mac.
all right. no steak for us because we're going to be running hard for the rest of the day. And there's supposed to be snowstorm in Minnesota and Wisconsin, so we don't know what we're going to run into there.
Listen, I'm going to McDonald's to get me a celebratory Big Mac, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm not stopping you.
I think I might even get myself an apple pie.
Well, that's a lesson learned the hard way.
Yeah, it's like the mechanic said, you know.
We can't always be perfect all the time, right?
It's like the mechanic said, and I knew this. The conditions up here are extreme.
Extreme.
It requires extreme measures to keep your truck going. And I just didn't go quite to the extreme that I should have. I should have paid a little extra and got number 1 diesel. I know that. So there's 2 morals to this story. Number 1, guys, you know, sometimes you should listen to your wives and not shut the truck off. Yeah, she's gonna have the big head. The second is, don't be a Scrooge. Don't be stingy. Buy that number 1 diesel when you're up there and it's 25 below.
I've heard 1,000 stories. The road west is full of tears, and we're in the land of no mercy now.